We've got Kale on deck, Jose Bedoy coming up at DOK, Oliver Bear, Big Colin, Jason K. Let's give it up for David Segovia. One of the best of the best of the best. Always sounding great.
Sunglasses. I don't recognize you.
Woo!
Are we doing? We only have 3 martinis. How do you think we're doing?
Drink 1, 2, 3.
No, we're doing it. Thank you so much.
Hello, good people.
Woo!
This is my music. Instagram, TikTok, Christian Mingle.
Yeah! Wow.
fire. Fire, 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 fire. That's all I have to say, was that was straight fire. Fire! Alright. Can we have Gio on deck? Are you set or? Alright, let's get Gio up. We've got Kale on deck. Gio! Kale on deck. Jose Bedoya coming out. Addy OK, Oliver Bear. Big Hal and Jason King. Give it up for the great Gio. He's got a dope ass book about physics that he's trying to release. And it's amazing. It's like House of Leaves. Give it up for Gio. Woo!
Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Gio, and I'm gonna play a song that I wrote during the pandemic, watching one of my favorite sitcoms. If you know which one, you should sing along. And it sounds like this.
give it up for Gio. Sounding so great. Absolutely phenomenally great. And check out his dope-ass book on physics. It's really interesting. Somebody published it out there on the internet. Soft Skull, we're looking at you. All right, we got so much amazing acts to go. We have a DOK on deck. Oliver Bear coming up. Or Jose Bedoya on deck. A DOK coming up. Oliver Bear. Ben Callahan. Jason King. Let's get Kale up, everybody. Give it up for the hilarious Kale. We're stoked to have them back. Give it up for Kale. Kale. Woo!
Thank you. So I recently saved somebody's life. Woo! Thank you guys. I'm a hero. It's cool. I was actually also the reason that she almost died. So that's heavy. I'm a nanny, and I gave the baby like an unripe avocado, and then she choked. No, I know. And I knew she was choking. She probably has, like, she normally poops while she eats. So she like is always like, and I'm like, is she choking? But this time, she had like a look of fear in her eyes. And I was like, okay, she's choking. So I stuck my finger down her throat, and I pulled the avocado out of it. And then she cried, and then I cried. But yeah, I'm a hero. Woo! And that was a harsh one. But I was just gonna talk about how I do like nannying, as obviously like my day job. But I go take a nap when she takes a nap, which I don't know if that's like risky. She's living. And then I also, she's both my best friend and my biggest enemy. Like genuinely, I have beef with an 11-month-old baby. But what do you do? Like I can't do anything about it. I just have to like put her in her area and like let her cry. And sometimes I'll just sit by myself for 10 minutes and let her cry. But it's been a good job, and I've had a lot of jobs that were like not the best. So I wanted to share some of them. I had a job where I was a hostess for 2 weeks. And they used to, it was like a couple who ran the restaurant, and I was like in a little island by myself. And they would argue behind me, and I would just like listen to them argue. At a certain point, I had gotten another job at an ice cream shop that was like pretty close to it. And I had wanted to hang out with like a goth girl, so I called and I quit because I had another job. So I ended up getting a call from the guy, the owner, and he was like, "You will rue the day you quit. Everybody in the town." I'm 21. He's like, "Everybody, no one in the town will hire you." He leaves me another voicemail, and he goes, I talked to the people you just got hired with, and you're not gonna have that job anymore." And he's like 50, threatening me at 21 because I called out after working there 2 weeks, or I quit. It was like an hour before the shift, but anyway, he ended up walking to the place I work and talking to like my coworkers to see if I was there. Like he went and he searched me out. No, it was actually crazy. I ended up working at, my parents own an assisted living, which is like an old people place. So when I was in college, I cleaned bathrooms, which I think you can kind of understand what the odor of that would be. Like anybody here ever smelled elderly people pee? No, that's not a joke. Like, you know the smell. You'll never forget the smell. So it was very humbling. It was like I was a Nepo baby there, but I'm actually just cleaning toilets. I had a job a year or two ago in Jacksonville, Florida. It was an inner city school. I was a substitute teacher. One of my first days there, I had a student jump on top of his desk and choke out the other student in front of me. I'm the substitute teacher, so I ran to the hallway to get security. She walked to the classroom. And then I really wanted to egg on the guy, because the other kid who had been choked out beat his ass. So I wanted to egg him on and be like, you know what? Actually, that was well deserved. Like, I think if somebody's choking you out in the middle of class, you can beat their ass. And I'm actually supporting that. I had a nanny job when I first moved up here. And the moment I got into a fight about something in my contract, and I was gonna hold my ground, and then we got into an argument, I used the bathroom, she yelled at me through the bathroom door. No, it was crazy. It was like, I'm in Brooklyn, you know the vibe? You guys know the vibe, right? Like somebody who's hiring a nanny who lives in Brooklyn. Very specific. Like, then she hugged me afterwards, which was the worst part. And I let her, because like, what do you say no? I also, this is less about work and more about, I recently volunteered in Harlem to register people to vote. So I had a moment where I was the person who was like, hey, are you registered to vote? And I had a guy come up to me and he said, no, I don't believe in that stuff, both of them are bad. And he goes, Donald Trump is trying to be a dictator, and Kamala Harris is like, there's a shoe sale at Macy's.
Oh.
And I was thinking like, oh, that's like a bad thing to say to me, somebody who loves a shoe sale. Like, so I ended up just being like, whatever, you're not gonna change his mind on that. But hopefully you guys here are voting, just in general. Just a statement, glad you're all registered to vote, glad you're all voting, or have already voted. Thank you. Thank you, vote. Vote tomorrow.
Woo!
Hell yeah, give it up for Kale, everybody. Fantastic. Magnificent, all right. Adil K on deck, Oliver Bear coming up, Big Callan, Jason King, Judy. I think, all right, let's get Jose Bedoy. Jose Bedoy. We can't wait to hear the hot takes. Give it up for Jose Bedoy. Woo. Hot takes. Hot cakes. Let's make some hot cakes. I'm sorry if I was yawning. That's the effect of mushroom. Just coming up. What's new? What's new? I recently become a pro-white supremacy activist.
Woo!
Yeah, you just get tired of losing. Get tired of losing. Like, fuck it, man. Fuck it. What do you do as a pro-white supremacy activist? Well, I went to Harlem and I registered people to vote. Who are you voting for? Burn the fucking shit down, you know? So tired of this shit. White people will do all of the fucking things except just give up power and fucking go the fuck home. Please, more political violence. I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait for and you know, by political violence I mean physical violence, because literally the streets are fucking, it's so violent out there. Fuck off.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we're gonna get invaded. We're so fucked. It's gonna be like civil war, and then we'll get invaded, and then maybe free finally. I don't know. I had a dream that I was in Manhattan. I was in a coffee shop. I was refreshing Craigslist. Trying to get a job. And then in this dream, all of a sudden the fucking Chinese army just started marching down Madison Avenue. And I was like, oh shit, this is kind of scary. And they're going into every shop and they're rounding people up and they're putting them on buses. And they come into the shop that I'm in this dream. And they're like, everybody on the bus, everybody needs a job. I was like, oh, these fucking communists, dude. Coming over here with jobs. I'm all about that, man. They put me on the bus, and dude looked at me, and he was like, you drive. And I was like, but I have a DW. I don't care. I don't think you care. I don't think the Chinese people care about my DWI. I got to ride that bus, yo. I drove the bus. I felt like Nicolas Maduro, the greatest bus driver. Yeah, I just lived it. That dream lasted like 20. I had a family. I woke up. Yeah. American Civil War Part 2, let's go. Who's, I don't know. Shit's so fractured. Whose team? I feel like I'm in grade school and the teacher's like, all right, we're gonna do group projects. And I'm just like looking around the room like, oh, I'm not gonna be on anybody's fucking team. I'm not. I feel like whatever team I do end up on, they're just gonna have me in the kitchen making tacos, so. Just gotta fucking jump off the bridge, dude. Yeah, American Civil War Part 2. I'm not looking forward to it. Not the war part. I'm look forward to the coming of age personal narrative where I get to ride my bicycle to Austin, Texas to save my family. Save my family from President Joe Rogan of the idiot Confederacy. What the hell's happening? I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but I know that Israel's probably gonna fucking decimate Palestine. I know. All eyes on America, so let's fucking just kill everybody. In the future, when, speaking of the Jewish Holocaust, we'll have to differentiate. Which one? The one that happened to them or the one that they did? Kill it with fire. Why do you want Palestine? Regal Park is nice. Could just use a 24 hours 99-cent store. I think it'd be perfect. What else? Yeah. Fucking elections, dude. It's a good time to be a felon, man. You gotta worry about that shit. It's like the state said, hey, you actually been right. You can just sit this one out. Just let everybody else fucking delude themselves. Hot takes. That one dude with the mask kind of looks like John Brown, but yeah. Who's gonna John Brown themselves? Cool. Just people fucking, we want to breathe, man. At least a dentist or some shit, dude. I am, in case y'all were wondering, banned from all major dating apps. I guess that's why Jose's so angry. You find me on Facebook dating. I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. Not even the fucking American fascists deserve Facebook dating. What is funny? I rode my bike here. Hopefully this shit is worth it. Riding bike's fun because it turns me into like a soul singer. You know? I'll be riding a bike and fucking hit a big ass pothole and I'm like, ow! You know? Or some fucking cars about to hit me. I'm like, oh my God! And then I see a Tesla, I'm like, hit me. And then it hits me, and I'm like, wow! And you have I don't stop for Teslas. That shit better work, though. All right. Good night, you guys. Bye.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Great stuff. Great stuff. See, that's what we're after. That's what we're trying to capture. That exactly right there. We're trying to get to that place where you're just channeling from source and you're pontificating out loud, and it's beautiful. And that's what we like to hear. Those deep silences. Give it up for Jose Bedoy, everybody. But no, I don't mean that. I don't mean that like you're supposed to make people laugh. Fuck that. No laughter. No, you can laugh. All right. I wrote one line every day for a year. November 4th. Always bringing the cool river home for a bath. Yes, thank you. Let's get a DLK. We're activating the DLK microphone. Hell yeah, especially for the man himself. Give it up for DLK. Woo!
Yeah. Give it up. Try it. Give it up for that, everybody.
Is it on?
Yeah, it's on. It's on. Wow. Okay. It's really on. Give it up for Matt, everybody. Give it up for your host. Give it up for all the talent you've seen tonight. Give it up for your bartender. Please tip him.
Woo!
Yeah, when I say give it up, I mean actually clap your hands, guys. Come on. Get the fuck together. It's past midnight. We're here for the long haul, dude. We're fucking in it. It's fucking election day, baby.
Woo!
And I'm not voting. I'm not fucking voting. People are trying to make me feel guilty for not voting. And then I just spew the facts to them. I was like, really? Our last election was rigged. The one before that was hacked. Either people in this country don't believe that history repeats itself, or everybody's just trying to look dumb as fuck out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so stupid, dude. I'm at this point in my life, too, where if I was gonna vote, it would be for Trump. Because I'm at this point in my life where if I see my president fucking up, I want them getting shot at. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, and I don't think Kamala deserves that necessarily, but Trump has already gotten twice licked, dude. So if he gets fucked, he's definitely getting shot at if he gets in, dude. I'm just saying. All right. No, seriously, I'll see him on the news and he'll like fucking slip. He'll intentionally slip the N-word and I'll be watching with my boys. I'll be like, shoot that motherfucker. Fucking shoot him, dude. No. Alright. It's true though. Alright. I just stopped following my family on social media, guys. I just stopped following my family members on social media. Yeah, I just realized I was being too toxic on there, you know, and they weren't following me back, so I just said, fuck it, I pulled the plug. If they can't handle me in real life, they can't handle me on the gram, you know what I'm saying? Like I give a shit. Here's my hot take. This is my hot take for the night. I don't think we should call piss soakers urinal cakes. Why do we gotta bring dessert into the mix? You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta do that? Also, if you're gonna call it a cake, why don't you make it look like a fucking piece of cake, you know? A cupcake even. Just looks like spongy soap, dude. You shouldn't call it a urinal cake until you urinate on it too. Also, if you're gonna call it a cake, why don't you put some lighted candles on that bitch? You know what I'm saying? Make me feel special, right? Let me extinguish something with my penis. I'm not saying put the amount of candles the same number as my age, but like 5 would be nice, dude. 5 lighted candles on a urinal cake that I could piss out, dude. That's a positive bathroom experience, I think. Cause like there's common like, you know, terms for going to the bathroom, you know, like hey man, I gotta see a man about a horse. You ever hear this one? That makes no fucking sense, dude. There's never a horse or a guy in there with a horse. Why don't we just say, hey, I gotta go piss on a cake? You know, that makes a lot more sense. That's all I'm saying. All right. Did that one. I work at a coffee shop. I work as a barista. We have regulars at my coffee shop. Anybody here work in the service industry?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about you, my guy, but maybe you can agree on this. I think regulars are the worst fucking people in the world, dude. The most condescending fucking pieces of shit. They come into my coffee shop, they go, just the usual. That's how they order, just the usual, in the most condescending, bougie way. And I forget their order every single day, dude. I make it like I have short-term memory loss at my job, dude. You wanna know why I do that? Because I don't give a fuck about them, dude. I don't fucking give a shit. I don't even remember their names. They're just like, really? You see me in here every day? I'm like, for real? You wanna know why I do that, dude? Because I don't want the last thing that I remember to be that Rob likes extra caramel in his latte. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how I want to go out, dude. That's not what I want my last thoughts to be. And I almost died at my job the other day, bro. The fucking fire alarms went off in my shop. Remember when the fire alarms would go off in school and you had to do the fire drill? You guys remember doing that shit? Yeah, isn't it weird that we got worse at that shit as we got older? The fucking fire alarms went off in my shop. Nobody moved, dude. Nobody fucking flinched. I literally just heard somebody at a table just go, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure he'll figure it out. I wasn't gonna fucking figure it out, dude. I was the first one out there, bro. I was the first one out of my shop. I feel like if you want people to get up in a coffee shop, the fire alarms need to go off, the sprinklers need to go off, and somebody needs to yell bomb all at the same time. You know? I was good at the fire drill because it was in alphabetical order. My name is Adiel, so I had to be the first one out there. Oh wow, dude, that went by fucking fast. Okay. That's more of a thought. Hold on, I got something. Okay. Fuck, when you get to that fucking dead zone of a fucking right before you're supposed to get off, dude. Okay, no, I got this. You know you're broke when you haven't taken an Uber in a while. I take the subways everywhere, and but I remember the last time I took an Uber. I was excited about it because I said it was like a long time between the last time I took an Uber to the last time I took an Uber. So I got in the car, I get in the back seat and I just go drive, and he fucking speeds off, dude, and then he immediately gets pulled over by the cops. I walk out, we both leave each other 0 stars, and I traveled 1 block. So that's why I don't take Ubers anymore. Besides the fact that they're too expensive. So I just take the trains everywhere, and that's where I'll be going tonight. But guys, give it up for your hosts. Give it up for all the fucking performers you saw that you're gonna see, because they're dope, they're awesome, everybody here is awesome. Give it up for your bartender, please tip him. Have a great night, guys. Get home safe, stay safe, stay blessed, peace. Thank you, man.
Woo! Hell yeah, bro. Hilarious. Give it up for Adele K, everybody. That was hilarious. That was straight fucking fire once again. Hot fire, if I can say that. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't know what's going on, but this is, we're gonna clip this out. It's gonna kill on Instagram. Fuck them. Nobody will ever know. We'll fucking AI some crowd in here. We'll do a laugh track. You know, it's easy. It's easy. It's all content. You know, and, well, you know, I've called you here today because it's such an important night. We have the best and the brightest in this room right now before this momentous day in America history. So I'm excited to hear what you all have to say, and thank you for sticking around. I'm excited. We have Big Callahan on deck. We have Jason King coming up, and Judy closing us out. The best of the best of the best. Let's get Oliver Bear up to read us some poetry here on this election night eve. Ceremonies of the Horsemen.
Yes, the ceremony of the horsemen. All 4 of them. Speaking of John Brown and other revolutionaries, nobody has said that besides election night, it's actually another revolutionary's holiday, but they only celebrate him in England. I'm wondering if there's some significance to the fact that we have election day on Guy Fawkes Day. So here's a poem. Do you remember that day in November? Tinderous treason, slow burning, smoking a gunpowder black mood. Anonymous plots planned through subterranean subversion. Summer shadows us through fall. Haze limbs keep us afire in the ship of state space, swiping blood aside with mistaken identity questions. Footsteps trampling echoes, obscuring how tight Vendetta's brick holds, still smoldering after grasping the straw of revolution. Their iron hand, their tower, made you sip from the traitor's camelback. Now your face is exploding everywhere, a mask exhorting people to never forget the summer's fervor. Woo! I want to know what the sound of one hand clapping is? That. For that guy who was just up. Because I'm old, I don't remember his name. And the whole idea of not voting. This kind of speaks to that. I mean, not that I disagree with it, but phantom shapes of change parade through streets following placard people, shouting, chanting, mouthing ghostly slogans. We weave past spectral syllables, sailing upwards towards steel monoliths, monuments to market virtuality, numbers crunched, crushing the time we spend together, data blood spilled by the Barbarossa of more bullish seas, chronal abnormalities wash over and through us. We are not waving protest signs at each other, but drowning in passive complicity, for there is no grave like the sea of numericity, where the media's flying Dutchman shuttles us from pixelated cloud to dark cloud of talking heads, their crooked tendril phalanges beckoning, telling us of the change that will befall us. We look at each other with mannequin stares and sigh. No change is why we live. And then I love the fact that, there are all guys in here.
Yeah.
But no matter. There was a comment earlier by a young woman that there wasn't enough sex in what was being read or said, or so I thought I'd choose a sexy poem. I awaken to the dawn. Your illuminated head is on fire as you look down upon me. Eyes dark like an eclipsed star, lips trembling with teardrop fear, breath smelling of jasmine and strawberries. And you ask me, why? Remembering how your breasts rose and fell, our hardened nipples dueling with each other on the rain-soaked roof, shivering in unison, we disengage. You have burned away my illusions, and these memories impale me like a barbed wire boa constrictor. How you taught me to plant your bushes just the right amount of moistness and firmness to the soil would hold it in place. How on those summer evenings I would follow each drop of sweat down your body with my lips. My body tenses against yours for one final release. I reply, because I must. This is how I will always remember the dawn. Woo! Yeah. And I got more. You want maybe one more? One more?
Yeah.
random out of the bag pick. The day a mad gleam came to power. A distorted sparkle marionette in manskin pants from a cracked mirror universe reigned in the entropy of freedom. This fear-produced hate puppet arose on the waves of an insanity twinkle. Decay spark created media storms. Great weather for a post-mortem of critical analysis. Our shadows raised under a full electric moon, hemorrhage data use. To a newsfeed merry-go-round, a burial ground of memory. While we dance towards the apocalypse prom, our robot selves engaged in a grand parade, glinting with glitter ball sweat reflections of the entropy of our apathy, singing a monster ballad as the mad gleam leads us, walking towards the early grave of a soundbite sunset.
Beautiful, beautifully put. Wow, that was awesome. I'm going to go back and rewatch it, I think, because I think there was just a lot there about what's going on. And just give it up for Oliver Bear one more time. The sex and politics, right? It's Clinton. I was a child in the Clinton era. Sex and politics were just what we read about every day in the newspaper. The president is getting a blowjob. Simpler times, everybody, simpler times. But Kamala, she's got Doug Imhoff, so they'll be doing some kind of freaky shit in the White House. We don't know. We got Jason King on deck and Judy closing us out. We're very excited about this next act. Everybody give it up. One of the best comedians in the biz. We want to hear his 2 cents. Give it up for Ben Callahan. Woo.
Matt Proctor, baby. Hey now. Let's see, let's 2 cents. Well, okay, was it true? Because John King had me on the edge of my fucking couch. I was dying laughing at that. John Quayle misspelled potato?
This is true, yeah.
Why was he in a spelling bee right before the election?
I think it was just something.
No, yeah. Okay, all right. We got Doug's. Shut up, Doug. Wow. Well, I did Matt, you probably know this, and everybody might know this, but another fucking presidential fuck-up I learned about was that George W. Bush almost died while he was president. He choked on a pretzel. The guy almost died. Is that why he invaded Iraq? He just wanted to bury the story? I feel like he's like, I gotta have the worst presidency ever just so they don't know me. As a guy who almost died from a pretzel. What else? Alright, I hate foodies. I hate, what kind of non-personality makes a hobby out of a fucking requirement? Food is there's no choice, and it's my passion. I'm an oxygen head, I really like different CO levels, that's... Foodies, come on. I hate food, I don't eat food anymore. I'm done with it. I haven't eaten food in 2 years. I only drink coffee now. Fuck food, man. Yeah, you got some side effects, you got neurological catastrophic damage. But it's America. Coffee. Drinking coffee all day without any food, it's like you're on a rocket ship with no scientific equipment. It's just the boosters. You got no ability to navigate what's going on, but it's awesome. But it results in some bad, like I got these really bad farts now. And I don't mean loud and anything like that. They're the opposite. It's just one long continuous fart throughout the day. That's what coffee does to you. My asshole has become just an exhaust pipe. Just constant, like, there's like condensation dripping out, like, as I'm idling to go up at the mic at 2 a.m. We got all these counters clean, it's looking good. Oi, got him, all right. Fuck, We need a president to change this country. Look at what we're dealing with in this country. This is a goddamn crime. Jason King did MSG. He's last at the cage. This is a fucking crime. Unbelievable. All right. Life isn't always fair. We had to balance it out, you know. You're getting too good, getting too hot for us. We got to bring you down, sabotage you. You're one of us. Don't leave us there. Shit. All right. So what was I shitting on? People who eat food. I don't know how I hate that demographic. Just all humanity. I find a problem with everybody. But I will say, yeah, my farts are deranged. I mean, they're not. It's not. Because there's honorable farts. Okay, that's like reporting for duty. That's like a Boy Scout. That's fiber. Mine are like evil, like incantations. Like whoa, what the fuck was it? Jesus Christ! I gotta get that looked at by a magician. That was like dark magic going on. I don't know. I was watching bros watch the game. I don't know what. It's all, to me, it's all the game, okay? These people watching the game. And when the guy scored a touchdown, they were all like, let's go, let's go. And I'm like, why? He went. What do you mean? You want more out of the guy? I mean, why isn't it, good job, yeah, great job, bro? It's always another command. Let the guy have a break. Okay? Let him get the fucking Gatorade that's actually water, but the country's so fucking corrupt they need to advertise it. Water doesn't sell, so we gotta put it in a fucking Jamba Juice container. Because they are ripping us to pieces financially. Man, I wish there was just one woman in here to witness this. It really is brutal. Brutal. I was like finding myself, I was in a double date a little bit over there, and then I had to go get the fucking Kit Kats from the deli, and boom, it's over. Alright, thank God. Anyway, we had that marathon, it was a knockoff. I don't even know what that was. What the fuck was that? How many marathons? And everyone's walking around with the giant Olympic gold medal. You all are wearing it, you morons. None of us are impressed. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I should probably run. No. Is it just me? Do I secretly deep down like hearing that? There's always a story every year, the guy who finally won and then dropped dead like 2 seconds after. It's like, I don't know, just like, you know, you're trying to be better than us. Let me say this. I was talking about the fart thing. Did I say that? Oh yeah, okay, I said that. Fart joke. Well, I read this article because I've been reading the New Yorker because let's go. And well, the one article I read, it's like, first of all, these articles in the New Yorker are like 10,000 words, and it's about like the most specific scientist in a tent in Greenland, and he's worried, and they never have a conclusive thing. It's always like, we don't really, there's no right answer. But anyway, this article was saying that if the globe gets 1.5 degrees hotter Celsius, it will result in a doom cycle that cannot be prevented, and we're doomed. That's so razor thin. I mean, if Artie Lang farts, it's over. I don't know. I don't know why I thought that should be in the ad. But I'm just gonna, like, it's gonna get to the point where, like, so a fat guy's gonna fart, and that's literally the end of the world. There's gonna be a singular acid washer. Rings its beautiful tune. All right. Let me just go on with this. I'm broke now. I'm broke, and check my bank account. First of all, the bank account I checked, I had labeled emergency savings, and it's been at 0 for like 2 months. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But you know, you try to plan, and you're like, emergency savings, and then like this fall savings, and then it just all gets wiped out when you just buy video games on Steam because fuck it. You know, anyway, no, but I'll say this. It said $0.00, which is too specific. It's just too specific. Listen, Chase Bank, if I had 29 cents, keep it and spare me the information. When you give somebody bad news, you try to be vague. Okay? You're not like, you know what, you're ugly to the 4th scientific notation. That's how fucking ugly you are and how much I'm not gonna fuck you. And I'll just say this, the reason I went broke is because I was a hypochondriac. I spent thousands on medical bills. And not a hypochondriac anymore. I could not afford that mental illness. I literally was like, I can't afford, I gotta look into anorexia. Okay? That one you save money. All right, guys, let's give it up for the rest of the crew. Thank you very much. And peace be upon us. Thank you.
Give it up for Ben Callen. Listen, look at that thing on his feet. Man, it's all there. This guy's getting funnier every day. I feel I'm growing stronger and more powerful. Give it up for Ben Callahan, everybody. And yeah, we're really trying to get women to stay to the end. It's Monday nights. It's not easy. It's almost impossible. We were so close. You know, we had, and then they left. I don't know. I mean, it's not you guys, but once the comedy marathon begins, it's hard for them to hold on to them. They want to win. But anyway, Judy, we can't wait. We got Judy on deck. We got the king of comedy in the house, everybody. On election eve, give it up for the man himself, Jason Koon!
Yeah, all right. Hey guys, what's going on? All right. Oh shit, dude! I think we're gonna wake up late, and then states will be decided by the time we wake up. That's gonna be crazy. All right. Yep. No women here. All right. That's good. That's good. They're all getting a good night's rest so they can vote.
Yeah.
I have a feeling only a third of us in this room are gonna vote. That's what I feel like. I don't think a lot of people are gonna vote in this room. It's not gonna happen. I you know what's crazy? The more I talk, the more I realize I talk a lot like Trump. We have very similar cadences. You know? Only a third of you are gonna vote, and just now there's no men in this room. Okay. What a waste. I got a bunch of just ideas to talk about. I learned that Louis Armstrong died of heart complications. And that's really funny to me, because I'm imagining that the call with his doctor probably sounded like this. Hey Louis, we did some tests and we just find out that, the only thing wrong with your body is your heart. And he's like, what? Not my throat? and then the doctor's like, no, your throat's actually perfectly fine. Do you hear my throat? Like, yes, I do hear it. It sounds like I'm gargling a tuna. Sounds like I can play the trombone without a trombone. All right, we keep the second one. We keep the trombone. All right, cool. All right. Ooh, that's a hot girl that just followed me. That's nice. Hey now. Oh, brother. What else? Oh, okay. I grew up religious. A lot of people will try to give you assurance. Sometimes they'll be like, God is always watching, But my question is God watching like an engaged TV fan? Or is he watching like a parent that just looked up from their phone to find their kids drowning in the tub? Because I'm not dead yet, but I need him to look up. Okay, there's another variant of that joke. I'll tell you the other variant. I need God to stop being a heavenly father, because dads only catch things when their kids are already crying. Alright, cool. Alright. Maybe I don't need that. So I have to try that again because I think that I put a cog out before I fucked it up. Anyway, just that part. I feel like men who put fish in their Tinder profiles aren't don't necessarily not know. I feel like they know what women want. They just never got the update. You know what I mean? If dating profiles existed 10,000 years ago, girls would be like, "Hey, Gronk can hunt. I would love to live with him in a cave." I feel like putting a fish in your dating profile almost it sounds like one of those things that like old men who are like out of touch tell their grandkids. You know what I mean? They're like, it's like, yeah, you're like grandpa. I'm like really bad with women. It's like, you're really bad with women? Son, let me tell you how to get a woman, all right? Smack her in the face and give her a mackerel. Oh, okay, I've been waiting to say that all day. Okay. Alright, let's see what else. I feel like you can see how unfair this world is and this economy is when you think about the fact that we have part of society is called the working class. That's not like I was talking to my nephew about it, and he was like, Uncle? I was like, yes. And he's like, what is the working class? I was like, those are people who work. And he's like, okay, well, what's the rich class? I'm like, those are people who are rich. He's like, so you're telling me that people who are rich don't work? I'm like, for the most part, yeah. He's like, that's fucked up. I'm like, that's what I'm trying to tell these people. It's kind of crazy. Only a couple more. Do any other black people get really anxious when they're at a party with a bunch of white people that they don't know and somebody loses something? Yeah, I get super. I become like an advocate of the person. I'm like, we're finding your shit right now. I'll call the phone. I'll call it. I promise. You ever lose something at a party and you wonder why you're surrounded by 6 black people? That's why, alright? They're all worried. They don't want to be accused. Alright, okay, we're almost there. I feel like thesauruses are dangerous. Because like without reading anything or learning anything, any stupid person can sound smart. You know, like I was looking at like see, that was another one. That was right there. Without reading anything or learning anything. Alright, anyway. Without reading anything or learning, like any stupid person can sound smart. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking, I saw these 2 people like arguing in the comments on social media or whatever. And this one guy was like, I suppose you ascertain. I'm like, you're not convincing that guy of anything. Alright, that guy is going to continue thinking that Obama is cloning Mexicans to swing the vote. Alright, that's what he believes. You're not gonna change his mind, and then like another stupid person is gonna see that and be like, well, he did say ascertain. So, alright, well, you know what? That joke didn't work. Let's say that's the only. Was there anything else? Was there anything else to work on? What the fuck does that say? Oh, well, do I want to work on that? Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'll say this last thing. You ever notice that like people don't apply their politics to their dogs? Right? They're like you know, in this country, everybody should have the right to choose what they do with their own body. All right, Sparky, let's get your ovaries cut out. You know, let's go cut those ovaries out. All right, that's enough. Thank you very much. It wasn't cut. It was supposed to be scooped. That's how I fucked that up.
Give it up for Jason King! All right, everybody, what a night here before the birthday, before America celebrates democracy, everybody, and we're gonna get out the vote, and yeah, give it up for Junie. Let's get Junie up to read some poetry to close us out. Exercising our First Amendment rights as invested in us by the Constitution of the United States of America.
There's fucking 6 of us.
Woo!
I'm gonna read 2 poems and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
White collar complaints. Sitting down in this fucking chair kills me. No, not this. At my job, chill. Sitting down in this fucking chair kills me. There's people who have it worse, I know. Workers who stand all day with no chair, waiting for the next guest to check in. Hi, welcome to the 4-star hotel. How can I help you today? I'm here to check in. Perfect, welcome. Can you please provide me with your first and last name? There are worse jobs than greeting strangers with fake smiles. Taking credit card details, taking payments, answering emails, phones. Hi, thank you for calling 4-star hotel. My name is Jonathan. How can I help you? Doing what I'm told. When I look back on it, there were perks in being a dishwasher. No one saw me or spoke to me. If someone did say anything, they shouted, "We need more plates, hurry up!" There were excitement in scrapping soggy pancakes with yellow fingers. Before I didn't even use gloves, the hot water burned my skin. A cut from broken glass was death. My arms were covered in purple spots, hickeys from steaming plates, fresh out the dishwasher. The cooks, the servers, the busboys, me, your humble dishwasher, all chipped in to buy a bottle of Amsterdam, leaving it to chill next to the steaks, taking shots during rush hour. It was good to be at the bottom until it wasn't. I still get nauseous when I walk into diners. The smell of someone else's poorly made breakfast is as bad as walking into a bathroom that someone just shat in. Okay, perfect. Welcome in. You're going to be located on the first floor. To access the Wi-Fi, the network is the 4-star hotel. The password is your room number and last name. We have a restaurant and a bar downstairs in the cellar. Breakfast starts at 7, ends at 11, opens back up at 4, and closes at 10. Downstairs, we also have a gym, an ice machine. Everything in your room is included in your destination fee, the coffee, the water, the chocolate, so please enjoy. Check out tomorrow's at 12, and if you need anything during your stay, don't hesitate to call us by pressing 0 on the phone. Do you have any questions? Yeah. Is it possible to place on a higher floor? Thank you. Woo! Woo! This one is open piss bottles. There were 3 of us living in a 1-bedroom. It was a few months after my mother had died, and I had moved back to New York. A year before my little brother shipped himself to the army. When I got back, we turned a small room into an even smaller room, dividing it in half, sharing what little space he had for his sad, big brother. My father had turned the living room into his bedroom. There was a couch there before I left. If you open my door now, the first thing you see is a California king bed. I'm not getting rid of it, he said. I'm sure the prostitutes were impressed on how straightforward he was. Porno shoots were as honest as my father's intentions. We lived on the second floor with 3 other tenants, all sharing one bathroom. Sometimes waiting isn't a choice, so you grab an empty beer bottle, soda bottle, piss in it, and stand by the bedroom door while lukewarm water flows down the ass crack of a complete stranger. And there you are, pissing in glass or plastic. Born with a small bladder, I get up to pee. In the middle of the night, these small gambles rarely go in my favor. But tonight, I finally pissed in the toilet. When I come back, I see a Mountain Dew bottle on my father's nightstand. I took a big swig, swallowed, then began to gag when the taste of piss reached the back of my throat. Oh my fucking God, are you serious? I run to the bathroom, dig my fingers deep down my throat, but nothing would come up. I began to cry. Gag some more. A little eventually came out, but no. I drank way more than that little. Why the fuck would you leave a piss bottle on the counter? He was laying down, still half asleep. He peeked over his shoulder, past the bed sheets. ¿Qué pasó? What happened? I swallowed your fucking piss. Why would you leave that bottle here? He laid his head back down, closed his eyes, shifted around to get the correct amount of comfort. You should have been more careful. What's going on, Nathan said. Go back to bed, I yelled. Thank you.
All right, give it up for Judy and his piss. Did you read that last week?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it deserves to be heard twice. More people need it. Give it up for Judy one time. All right, this is Green Out. Thank you, America. And keep writing fucking, it doesn't matter, we lived through one, whatever. I mean, this is Green Out, replete with picayune, chop wood, carry water type shit. Arriving with my retinue in Vincent Cassel, revolutionary France, we're learning about history in real time. Subject to the stupidity of the masses as it affects our lives for the worse. We'll find out on Tuesday, but she was on SNL tonight with Big Justice watching presidential movies or lighter fare when Ashley doesn't want to be triggered by Goop, Sally Hemings, and Nick Nolte in Paris. Disenfranchised by Power Bottom, Roy Cohen. Conversations were reconstructed from historical memory and imagination. Visiting the soldiers at the Capitol. Most of the story takes place indoors. He's dying throughout the movie, increasingly becoming a ghost in a haunted mansion. Not only are we going to New Hampshire, Tom Harkin, we're going to South Carolina, and Oklahoma, and Arizona, and North Dakota, and New Mexico, and we're going to California, and Texas, and New York, and we're going to South Dakota, and Oregon, and Washington, and Michigan, and then we're going to Washington, D.C. and take back the White House!
Dude, thanks for sticking around, dude. Next week. All right, I'll send you out. Book it. Oh, yeah? All right. Oh, yeah, man. Thanks for coming out. Of course, yeah. You're one of us. Yeah. You can't leave. You got your face. Yeah, right, exactly.